Hi guys, thanks for joining me and welcome to the, oh God, what is it now, our fourth event, our fourth online event, and this one is aptly themed for autumn. It's the Mum's Makery Autumn Fair. So I know a lot of you are event boxes at the ready, and I know a lot of you have already peeked. We ran a poll and we found out that most of you actually peek in your boxes anyway. So what I'm going to quickly do is just sort of run through the sort of the format, because obviously every time that we do something like this, we do get new people that are joining us. And if you are joining us for the first time, welcome to the chaos that is a Mum's Makery event. We have an event box for the show, and it's not, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not necessary. Oh God, words are going out the window already and we're only like 3 seconds in. The event box isn't essential for joining into the day, so if you don't have one, don't worry. The first make of the day, that's the first make that's going to be in this broadcast, is a freehand make. So you can use your own supplies and tools, and there was a full list of those supplies and tools over on the website. So this will be a freehand make, and you know, there is a kit in the event box, which is kit number 1. And so if you have the event box, that's the one that you're going to need in order to make this along with me. But we will get to that in just a little bit. So I've got my event box, my actual event box, not my event box from Sarah, which is something that we will get to in later on in the show. But if you've got a Mum's Makery event box, then you'll have something that looks a little bit like this. And if you haven't opened it already, go ahead. If you were good and you didn't open it already, go ahead. And in the box, oh voila, I'm going to turn it round so you can actually see it a little better on the close-up camera. So this is the contents of the box, which is practically gone everywhere now because I've just lobbed it behind the set before I rushed to get on, but there we go. So what we have is in the lid, let me put that down there, we've got an autumnal word search, and you've got one of my little snack or recipe ideas. There's 4 colours, autumnal colours of fluff, and for those of you who are familiar, very familiar with our walls, you may not recognise this one. So I'm just going to leave you hanging with that. There's a little bag of general autumnally type things, some raffia, some string, some berries and pine cones, and a dried grapefruit. You've of course got your autumn chockies. Also in the kit you'll find, these are so great, I made them for the, can't get them out, I made them for the labels, but I decided that they were so nice I made a bunch more of them. So you've got a few of these little cardboard tags in your event box. And then you've got your 2 kits. Underneath kit 1, I don't have one obviously, but underneath kit 1 you will find your Flingo card and your raffle ticket. And that's it, that's your kit. I'm not going to open kit 2 because that's going to be later on in the second broadcast, is when we're going to deal with kit 2. So kit 1 is the one that you're going to need for this show. And as always, what we're going to do is start the festivities off with a game of Flingo. And for those of you who don't know what Flingo is, in short, it's fluff bingo. And what we do is, instead of numbers, we call out the colours from the Mum's Makery range. And my Flingo bowl is round here somewhere, I promise. Oh, there it is. That's all right. I thought for a minute I'd forgotten it. So the way that we do the event is it's a whole mixture. There's some fun, some games. Hopefully there's not too many technical difficulties that I have to deal with. But we will play some games. The Pixie giveaway draws that ended in the Facebook group last night, that stopped at 6 p.m. So they've been running all week, and we do the Pixie giveaways. They will be drawn. We'll draw 2 this event or this broadcast, and we'll draw 2 in the next one. And I think we're dealing with is it Pixie Sue and Pixie Hayley's we're going to be drawing in this event. So lots to look forward to, and of course there's going to be the live make and the usual chaos that ensues from me standing here trying to look like I know what I'm doing. Okay, so are we ready for Flingo? We've got a little bit of something extra for you this time. And it's always nail biting when we decide to do something and try to introduce something a bit new, because it's always that will it, won't it work. And one of the things that we got on feedback was not only does somebody who will remain nameless not want to see the Flingo bowl, because apparently I was pulling out every colour but hers and she could see it on the camera. And I think she was sat there just going, no, that one. So I'll keep the bowl sort of offside for you, but we do listen to feedback, and one of the things that was said is that sometimes you need me to go back over colours and things like that. One thing that we've done is we've reduced the number of colours on the Flingo card, so now it's 10 colours rather than 15, and also we're going to do this, I hope. Yay! It worked! So what will happen, and you must bear in mind that there is a delay between what I'm actually doing and when it comes up on screen. What we will do is, as I call out the colours, fingers crossed, within about 10 to 15 seconds they will come up on the screen. So it will give you the opportunity to keep track of the colours that we're calling at the same time, we hope. It could be an utter disaster, but we'll give it a go. So if you want to grab your Flingo cards, guys, and get yourselves ready. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start calling the Flingo cards. Now you must cross off all 10, not 5, not a few, all of them. Every single colour on your card must be crossed off. And you then type in Flingo in capital letters. Now you can type in any of the live event chats, but this does not include fluff chat. Anything in fluff chat is really not going to be dealt with, because all the Pixies are in the live event chats. So either on YouTube or Facebook in the live event chat, just type in Flingo once you have crossed off all your numbers. Once we've done that, the game will pause. We'll carry on with other things whilst you get verified. You will find that there are various Pixies in the various chats. So if you call out Flingo, you need to message one of the Pixies, either Pixie Hayley, Pixie Nikki, or they will message you. You guys can sort it out behind. Once I get a verified, then obviously congratulations. Now what you win is you win the first 5 colours on your Flingo card. So let's get on with it, because I'm sick of waffling. Come on, let's go. Eyes down, look in. I'm going to move the bowl. I have to move the bowl. Let me bring something. There we go. I'll just put that there for a bit of visual. The first colour up is dark brown. Dark brown. It's a very nice autumny colour. It's in the shades of autumn, actually. The next colour, Pixie Hayley's favourite, bright peach. So exciting. And the next colour is pink. I'm trying to scroll down the chat as well so that I can see your comments, because I don't get to watch very much what's going on. Our next colour, another lovely autumny one, mustard. Next up, light purple, not deep purple. Deep purple. Oh, good. All the autumn colours are coming. Is there some technical difficulty in the cheap seats?
Light or deep purple?
Oh, it's light purple.
Right.
Yeah, sorry. The next one up is pumpkin. Just so you know that the whole way that we can do this is Pete is sat over there typing out the colours as I'm calling them out. And he's, was it light or was it deep? Sorry, love. Right, next up, mouse. Pixie Bee is obviously here as well. We didn't do your splash screen. Pixie Bee, aka Flingo Face, the name that she got from the very first Flingo game ever. She loves it, she really does. She sat there like, but to be fair, she walked in today and she was like, oh, look at all those lovely leaves. I could throw all of these at you whilst you're on set. This is what I have to work with, people. I'm under constant threat of incoming from the peanut gallery. Back to Flingo. Our next, all the autumn ones are coming out. Look at this, ginger. It's like the Flingo bowl nose. Pixie Bee will be keeping an eye on live chats for Flingo calls, so. The next one up is wine. And the next one up is deep purple. Is it actually deep purple this time? And the next one, cornflower blue. And next up, we've got fuchsia. And it's another autumn. It's autumn green. And next on the lot, we have natural linen. It's so funny if you guys could see what I can see at the moment. Both Pixie Bee and Pete are really concentrating. She's got her tongue poked out and everything. Next up, we've got white. And after white, we have, oh, where are we? There we are. Arctic grey. Which, incidentally, features in our first mystery make of the day. So, there you go, a little clue for you. Next up, we've got off-white. Hope you're all getting close now. They're probably like, nope, still got loads to go. Ready? Next one is black. Ready? The next one is ash brown. And Wilson's only got one to go. Sarah Brown's only got one to go. Can you tell that I've actually managed to scroll down the chat now and I can see it for a bit? Lichen is the next one. Come on, lucky colours. Pixie Bee has a very interesting look on her face. You look perturbed. What's up? There's some sound issue. Is there a sound issue? Which platform? We're on Facebook and YouTube.
Pixie Nikki is finding out.
Okay, Pixie Nikki's on the case. Go Pixie Nikki. Next one up is Emerald. Technically, me reading these out now is superfluous to requirements because you've got the card and we've got the text now, so. So I can just sit here singing. No? Okay. Daffodil is your next colour. We'll do a little drive-by of the colours. There we go. Do, do, do. Next one up, Chinchilla. Okay, there's no sound issue on YouTube, so it'll be one of the Facebooks.
Yeah, Facebook live chat. Jo says she's got a sound issue.
Okay. Well, hopefully one of the Pixies will be able to give her a hand. Next up, we've got Marigold, another awesome autumny colour. Just as a little bit of tech support, don't forget that you can, there's not only the volume on the device that you're working on or watching on, there's also the device, sometimes you've got the YouTube volume or the Facebook video volume as well as that, so you may have one of those turned down. That's my best on the fly answer that I might be able to help you out with. Buttercream is our next one. Oh, there we go. Put it on camera, Sam. YouTube is, as much as I understand, YouTube's the, you get a better quality of video on YouTube. I don't know if that's true because I don't watch it. Violet is our next colour. Lovely violet. Have we got any Flingos yet? We must be getting so close. Next up, we have pastel blue. God, I bet Sarah's kicking herself. She's had one for ages. Spring green is our next one. Oh, it's getting it. There's a real race to the finish line. We've got lots of people catching up. Sand is our next one. If any of you are wondering what's happening, apparently Pixie Hayley is calling Pixie Bee live on air. Hayley, stop calling Bee, we're live. Back to the game. Oh, this has been the most eventful game we've had for a while. Okay, so next up we've got sand. Oh, Sarah Brown's only got one crossed off. I thought you had one left. Yes, we're live on the bat phone. Next one up is French Blue. That'll be for the next show, won't it? It'll be call-ins. Oh, and next up we've got the lovely bright red. Another wonderful autumn colour, warm brown. Let's really mix these up a bit. Hot pink is your next colour. And after that we've got the lovely bright yellow. Mixing them up again. I need to get one of them, I say get one of those tombola things, but they'd all get stuck, wouldn't they? Bright blue, we've got all the brights coming out now. Bright blue.
Ross has turned on subtitles and apparently it's hilarious.
No, don't turn on subtitles. I have a Bristolian accent. Chocolate is your next colour. God, if you turn on subtitles, I'm going to have to pronunciate everything. Apparently Elaine's now turned on subtitles as well. See, now I just want to do one of those tongue twistery type things. That'll mess YouTube up, won't it? Burnt orange is your next colour. There's not many left. Oh, that one just jumped out at me. Lilac. This has got to be a winner for somebody. Lilac. Anybody? No? Okay. If we get to the end and nobody's called Flingo. Oh, Pepper Ann has one to go. Ready? Flesh tone. Apparently Elaine says the subtitles are really funny. Thanks. Another bright one for you next. Bright green. And the next one is damson. Big old mix up. Next up we've got willow. After that we have royal purple. God, I'm literally down to the last handful of colours, guys. Evergreen. Apparently we have a Flingo. Martina has a Flingo. Cry way. Oh, and Regan has. I can't see my own screen from here. As Flingo as well. So we've had 2 calls on Flingo. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the ones that we've already called to one side and the ones that we've still got to call to the other side, because if these if the claims aren't substantiated, then if they've missed a colour or something, so if they're not true calls, then we will go back and actually carry on playing the game. So I'm just going to go down here a minute and put this under there. Right. So, what's up now, boss? Okay, cool. Right. Let me get rid of that for a minute. Great. So that was Flingo, and it's usually not quite so dramatic. Although I reduced the number of colours on the cards to 10, hoping it wouldn't take so long, and apparently it takes just as long with 10 colours. There we go. So this is the autumnal inspired set that the Pixies and helpers and various people have all contributed to bring you today, and we've got quite a bit to get through, but we're going to be having a lot of fun along the way. Should we do what are we doing now? I asked her just now, I've completely gone out my head what we were doing. What are we doing?
New products?
New products. Oh, yes. New products. I know some of you have, there was a little hint in, when was it? Oh, it was in the newsletter about a little something that was coming, and I gave you another little hint when I opened the event box, and we have 4 brand new colours. In the last event, somebody did say that they'd really love it if we brought out a navy, and to be fair, the blues in our range were a bit on the thin side, and we found this lovely navy sort of colour, and we've now introduced it into the range. Now, all of the new products will not be live on the website until after the second broadcast, so you won't find it there today. However, hear me come back to you right here, we will be doing wobbly shelves, and every order placed today will get a free gift in there as well. So I just wanted to let you know that. Okay, so new products. When I opened the event box, you probably also saw a lovely Hessian bag, and those are also now going to be available on the website. There's going to be 4 colours to choose from. That's brown, olive, natural and grey. I'm just going to take you back to the wall colours. The 4 new colours that we've got coming out, obviously to fit in with our lovely harvest and autumn theme. We've got autumn gold, harvest gold, honeycomb, and of course that navy blue. So a nice little addition to the colour palette. Now, if you've got the Mum's Makery sample tag set, you can shoot me an email, and if you're placing an order, put a note on the order, and you can ask for the sample tags to update your sample tag set. There is a list on the website under projects, infos and downloads. If you click that, there is a wool list, and that tells you when we brought out each of the wools in our range, so you can always make sure that you're up to date with your sample tags. Okay, what else do we have to bring out? Well, we've got a new template set for you, and this one's been a little while in the making because it's one of those things you want to. I played around with it for a while and I wasn't quite happy with the shapes, but now what we do is what we have is a lovely range of 3 leaves, and that's for a sycamore set. And the sizes, I believe, are 80mm, 100mm and 120mm. And they do really give you a beautiful shape out of the template. So that's the sycamore leaf set. Another new little set of templates that we're bringing out for you is the mushroom set. And there's lots and lots of stuff that you can do with those templates. They are really so versatile. And finally, the project, the big project, is the pansy. And this one is the pansy. It's been one of those projects that back last year I sort of thought about the pansy, and it was like, well, yeah, and then I went off and I did something else, and it's been one of those projects. It's been something I've wanted to do, but it's waiting for the right time. And we came across this picture on YouTube, not on YouTube, on Google, I think it was, and it was this sort of colourway of pansy, and it just screamed autumn at me. And it really inspired me to create the template set. Now the Pansy template set, I'll just take you back to the picture real quick. There are 6 templates in the Pansy set. It's they're not big templates, but there's a lot of them, because the pansy in its creation it's a really weird flower. And there's three templates that you use to make the flower. The kit that is available is Autumn Blaze, and that's the only kit that we're going to do for this, and that's this colourway. If you wanted to do plain pansies, or pansies that obviously are just one colour and had you know, the dark centres or whatever, then just buy the colours of wool that you want to create the pansies that you like the look of. But this particular colour, let me see if I can get it on the close-up camera. Apparently not. I'm going to have to, no, I can't tip it that way. All my gravel will go everywhere. Let me take you back to the picture a second. If you can see the pictures, the pansies have that lovely 2-toning. And actually it's a 3-tone. There's 3 different colours in the pansy head, and that's not including the damson in the centre. And there is a I think it's about 2¼ hour tutorial for this particular project, and it takes you through every single step of the creation process, and it takes you through how to do that 2-toning or 3-toning, which of course then will spread across all of the other templates if you wanted to do a similar sort of toned and graded effect on other different petals and leaves. All I can say is take everything that I've ever told you about working in a template and throw it out. Because to make the pansies, you do something a little bit different. So that's all the products or the new products that will be out later today. Like I said, they will be live after the second broadcast. Make. Not that I'm trying to influence her or anything. Let's do the make. Okay, let me get my kit number 1. So here is kit number 1 that you get in the event box. And in here, you'll find all of the materials that you need. That wasn't very subtle, was it? No, there we go. To make quite a few of what we're about to make. I think that's it. And let me get that out of the way. So we've got some brown florist tape. You've got some Arctic grey. And in your little packet, she says, not being able to get it off, there will be a load of these wires. And what we are going to make, so I don't know if I can reach one. I've put them all away. This is the problem. Is we're going to be making a little piece of Pussy Willow. And it's such a sweet, lovely little make. And we do get, you know, we make flowers and bunches and bouquets and all the rest of it. And sometimes that little extra sort of filler and little sprig, you know, a Pussy Willow sprig, perhaps with a beautiful pansy head, will make a lovely brooch or decoration. There are lots and lots of things that you can do. So my stuff's at the back here. There we go. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to make this little Pussy Willow. I will run through how to make one, But in true style, which I think is on the table in front of you, is my little pocket scale over there with Pussy Willows in it. No? It's like right there. Yeah. Oh, they're not there. But I do need the scales. Uh-oh. This is where I get them thrown at me, isn't it? Here, have them. Thank you very much to my glamorous assistant. There we go. Right, so what I'm going to show you how to make is the first one. And then you're going to want to make sort of 5 more, or 5 in total. If you don't have a pocket scale, then just you can just sort of eyeball it. So here we go. Here's my little wires. Now if you've got the pack, you'll find that there are some that are chopped up, and then you've got a couple that are just bent over. What you're going to need is just the chopped up ones for now. And bring in my pocket scale. If you don't have a pocket scale, these are absolutely great for weighing out teeny tiny little bits of wool. I'm going to be weighing out 0.1 of a gram. Spot on, get in. I love it when that happens. So that's about as much as we're going to be using, which is 0.1 of a gram. You can use any sort of variation from 0.1, from 0.08, 0.01, up to sort of like 0.15. I always get my measurements muffed up. And that will make slightly different sized heads. This is so quick and simple to make. You're going to be absolutely amazed. Get your wire and fold over a couple of finger widths over at the top, so you've got something that looks a little bit like that. Then get your tuft of wool and just pull and stack so you've got an even tuft. And then what you're going to do is put the middle of your tuft of wool up into that loop. So it's like that. See that? I will do this a couple of times for you, so don't worry. Then hold your wool, pinch this over really tightly, and twisty, twisty, twisty. Like that. So you've got something that looks a little bit like that. Right, I'm going to put my flat mat down here. Let me move that out the way. It might be better to see. Let's see. So what you've got is your little tuft on the end of your wire like that. Then what you're going to do is just roll it, and roll it, and you're going to pinch while you do it. So it starts knotting itself up. Then just come in with your needle, very light stabs, just to start holding it together. All over. Roll it. And you can always pop it back between your fingers and just tighten up that bud. And then just go back in with your needle. And what you're looking for is that sort of classic rounded end pussy willow shape. Something's rattling. Something's definitely rattling. As I'm felting, something's rattling. There we go. I think it's the lantern. There we go. And that's the sort of thing that you're looking for, is this sort of fluffy. I mean, you can do this quite firmly, but you do want to retain a little bit of that fluff because the Pussy Willow is a little fluffy. So there we go. That's 0.1 of a gram, and that's what you're going to make. If you grab, I'm using my 40 spiral needle, which is the light blue top. Pretty much the 40 spiral is my go-to for everything. But there you go. That's bud 1. I would make one slightly smaller, 3 at 0.1 and 1 at 0.15. So you've got 1 small one, 3 medium ones and 1 slightly large one, or slightly larger one. So you're going to carry on and make some more of those whilst I come back and waffle, because I've got the ones that I made earlier. There we go. Okay, let me just get myself set up for the next bit. Okay, right, so what I'm going to do next, what are we going to do next? She's gone, oh, sorry, I was chatting to Pete. Yes, okay, so event boxes. All of the events that we've had this year have been at the price of £12.50. And I'm sort of happy and sad to say that next year's events, the box price is going to be going up. But this is for one of 2 reasons. The first reason is I can put more stuff in it. And the second reason is I can put bigger stuff in it. So I've got fluff everywhere. The event boxes, is particularly the autumn one. There were some things that I really wanted to put in there, but because they are letterbox size, it just wouldn't fit. And also it means that the stuff that I can put in the box can weigh up to like 1 kilo. So the event boxes will be going up in price in 2021. And I think they're going to go up by £5. The whole event thing that we've done this year, we have absolutely loved it. But now obviously we're thinking of moving forward. Were we going to carry on doing the events? And we absolutely love this. And as bonkers as this always is, we have a lot of fun with this. So we're going to carry on doing the events next year. They're going to be slightly further apart so that we can do more. We've got more time to prepare, more time to get boxes out to international customers and all that kind of stuff. So the box is probably going to be going up by about £5. At the moment we have the arrangements and dates set for next year to do 3 events, one in March. We're going to do Christmas in June, not July. And we're going to do another autumn fair in September. So those are our 3 dates. We've got the spring fair in March, Christmas in June, and the autumnal fair, which will be again in September. Then what we're going to do is just have a few parties. And the parties are like the Halloween party, which is coming up very, very soon. It's a bit of fun. It's not a full-blown event like this. It's not 2 broadcasts. It's just one. There's a make. There's a bit of fun. We haven't quite got the format figured out for it yet. We'll probably just wing it on the day. But it's going to be a lot of fun. And those are going to have goodie bags rather than, event boxes. And we do have a little something on the horizon for you all Christmas this year or November this year, but I will talk to you about that a little bit later on in the show. Okay. Oh, yes. We've got a new Pixie. Pixie Nikki joined the Pixie posse, team, crew, gaggle. I don't know what a group of pixies are called, really. And yeah, there are certain words, but I don't think we can use them on air. And Pixie Nikki is a new member, and some of you may remember her from the May Fayre show where she did a little video. I asked her to do a product reveal and guess what the product was going to be, and she guessed poorly. Fluffy Spider-Man will follow her forever. So Pixie Nikki is new on the crew, and with the other pixies, she has her own giveaway today. Are we doing that one now, or is that in the second part? Second part. Pixie Nikki's giveaway will be in the second show. Let's do a pixie giveaway now. You're doing all the sensible stuff and I want to do the fun stuff. Let's do Pixie Hayley. Okay, Pixie Hayley, all 4 pixies have their own giveaways which run the week running up to the show. And Pixie Hayley's giveaway was to give you, or you were to post an autumnal picture that you found inspiring, or that you just really liked the look of. And there were a lot of it. How many entries were there?
101.
101 entries. You know, the pixies have a poll of their own to try and to who's going to get the most comments on their posts. I think hands down Vanessa's won practically every event so far. So a few to share with you that we pulled off of the thread this morning. I don't honestly recall whose pictures they are, but because all the pictures were so lovely, we did a random sort of number generator. Oh, look at that. That is just like the best cup of hot chocolate ever. And it's got a unicorn. And you could just see the little hand of the person that's mine. That's a great shot. And I've actually been to that waterfall. Yeah, it's lovely. It's in Wales. It's part of the waterfall walk. And of course, we've got one there. And fun enough, this actually features some of the Mum's Makery templates. And then there's just this really nice display of veg. I love autumn. It's all leaves and food. So those were a few pictures from from Pixie Hayley's giveaway thread, and you can have a scroll through. There are some absolutely stunning and inspirational pictures there, and it's just, I've so enjoyed looking at them. But what we're going to do now is I'm going to employ my assistant, aka Google, and I'm going to draw the winner for Pixie Hayley's giveaway. So we start at 1. We've got 101 entries. That was correct, 101. And the lucky number is, lucky number 99. And for anybody that was wondering what just happened, Pixie B's phone, which was not on silent. Oh, she's like, it wasn't. Google just decided to talk back to me. So there we go. So lucky number 99 for Pixie Hayley. So Hayley, if you could look up who is lucky number 99 and let Pixie B know, and she can tell me so we can congratulate your winner. And for those of you who do win any of the prize giveaways, what you're going to get is a box of random stuff, and perhaps a template which isn't out yet. I'm going off script. Stay with me, people. She's out there. She's like, wait, what? she's scrolling through now. Wait, what are we doing? Some of you may know Cindy Lou Thompson, and she recently released her book, which has been a little while in the making, a book called Needle Felting Dogs. And it's an amazing book. There's so many good tips and tricks. Obviously, I can't show you the inside, but I can show you the cover and I can show you the back. And I believe that they are now, once again, I bought mine on pre-order because I'm a fan. And I met Cindy at Fibre East last year and she's completely mad. And she's got a cat that does tricks. What was the cat called? Was it Snooks? Something like that, wasn't it? Her cat does tricks. It's awesome. And Mum's Makery does get a mention in the book as well, because she does use the felter's wax for noses and things like that. So do go check it out on Amazon. It's a masterclass in needle felted dogs, and it's by Cindy Lou Thompson. I'll just give you another little close-up of the front cover there. Smunks. Name was Smunk. I knew it was something like that. Thank you, Rachel. I'm terrible with names. What's that?
Leslie Best is our winner for Pixie Hayley.
Leslie Best is the winner for Pixie Hayley's prize giveaway. Could you please email me or email Mum's Makery with your address and say that you are Pixie Hayley's prize giveaway winner. We have found that trying to sort out the giveaway winners over chat and messenger takes a while. So you will be, we'll send you a note. So Hayley, if you just want to send a private message to your winner and just let her know that she is a winner, and get her to email me with her address and that she is your prize giveaway winner. Okie dokie. What are we doing now? She's like, I don't know. You never told me about the book.
Date for the Halloween event.
The date for the Halloween event, but I don't have it yet. Huh?
October the 12th, was it? A Saturday?
Oh, she's firing dates to me now. What date would you like to do it?
Saturday the 12th.
Is Saturday the 12th?
The 10th.
Is it make up your mind? It's Saturday, either the 10th or the 12th of October. Whichever of those two dates is the Saturday, apparently. I've been told that's when we're doing it. Doesn't leave me much time, does she? Right. The Halloween party, it's not an event, it's a party. And it's going to be a single broadcast at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So the broadcast may be slightly longer, but we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some makes. There's going to be all kinds of craziness going on. And obviously it's going to be an autumny Halloween type theme to everything that we do. So stay tuned on social media. If you aren't already, then do head over to the Facebook group, and Mum's Makery have a Facebook group, which is facebook.com/groups/Mum's Makery, and that's where you'll find all kinds of crazy stuff, and we will announce dates of things and all the information will come out there. One other thing that I want to bring up now is the Boss Bonus giveaway. The Boss Bonus giveaway will be a post that will be going live in that group at about the end of this broadcast. And the Boss Bonus giveaway is mainly for those of you who have just joined and just found Mum's Makery today. So you may have missed the Pixie giveaway. So I like to do a little giveaway on the day of something that you can join in on. So there will be a post going live in the Mum's Makery Facebook group, and you just follow the rules. There are other guidelines and stuff. And I think it's what's your favourite thing to do in autumn, or what's your favourite activity in autumn. I like to go out for autumnal walks in the Forest of Dean personally, but there we go. Pop your answers. It's one answer or one comment or one entry per person, please. And I will do a random number generator at about 6 p.m. tonight once the shows are over, and the winner will be posted in the group, because I just wanted to give our new members and our new visitors something that they can join in with as well. And the Boss Bonus giveaway prize is also one of the random boxes of goodies. I'm on fire, I'm on flow now. She's like, oh God. What are we doing now? Finishing off the make? Okay. Are you guys, is that enough time? Is that enough time? I think so. Yeah, okay, right. We're going to go back to the make. I'm going to show you the next little bit. And what we've got here, I'm going to need one of my long pieces. And the techniques that I'm going to show you now, the way that we build everything up, if you wanted to make a much longer sprig of Pussy Willow, you just make more of these and you just keep going with the build. The only thing to remember if you are doing a longer build is the branch thickness needs to increase over time as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is try to remember how to do it. Let me move all that out of the way a minute. Grab your full wire, which you've just bent over in the middle, and you're going to give yourself a little loop like that at the top. That's all that we're going to do, and I need my pliers for this. Just hold that loop and then twist off the rest of the wire, just loosely. It doesn't have to be a tight twist. This is going to form the center of our sprig. In your kit, you will have some brown florist tape. And I usually get a piece that's about just a little bit longer for this. Pull and stretch, and that activates the tape. I've just noticed that Helena says she hasn't got any long wires. That's absolutely fine, Helen. If you just use, let me get one of the single wires. She says, having now not being able to find them. If you just get a single wire, get two. Give yourself, fold one of the single ones in half. Do the same. This is a bigger loop, but this is just for speed. Just do the loop at the top, and then about halfway down, apply the next wire, and you'll end up with a longer one like that.
What gauge wire?
Oh, these are 24 gauge. The 24 gauge wires that you'll find that are in the kit. So when you've got your starting stem, what we're going to do is from the top, start down a little bit, and you're going to lock the florist tape on itself, and then wind it up to the top. Then go around the top, so it's coming just past, round the top a couple of times, and then go all the way back down like so. Because what we want is a little bit of extra tape around the very, very top. And what that's going to do, hang on, down to the end. And what that's going to do is give us this sort of end of a branch type nub. And just squish your tape a little bit. And that will give you, focus. It just finishes off the end of the branch really nicely, or the end of the sprig really nicely. Now we're coming back to our, what are these called? Are they catkins or buds? Or I'm not entirely sure. This bit. And again, we want a little bit of florist tape. Pull and activate so that it'll stick to itself. Now when we come to put the tape on this, we're going to do something a little bit different. Put the tape straight up half of the bud. Hold it in place, then bring it round and lock it on itself. So what you end up with is this tab of tape stuck out like that. Then just wind off down your wire about halfway. And that's what you want, is something like that. Now when you've got something that looks like that, bring in your favourite pair of snippy scissors and just trim a curve on that piece of tape, and that forms like the little husk or shell that the pussy willow has emerged from. They've all kind of got these sort of little bits at the back, and I find that the florist tape is a really good way just to achieve a little nod to that effect. So you're going to carry on and do that. And there's my small one. They're my medium ones. So I've got 5 there and my centre branch. So I'm going to let you carry on and florist tape up the rest of your little pussy willow buds, and then we'll come back and do the whole assembly. I'll just tidy up. There we go. Okay. So it was a 24 gauge wire that we were using. Pop that over there. Okay. Let's have a look. Oh, I just want to take a hot second and say thank you very, very much. And I haven't told the Pixies yet. But I just want to say thank you very, very much to Anne Dibble, who sent me and the Pixies. Bee's like, oh, Chucky, fudge. I haven't told her. Who sent some fudge and some chockies to myself and the Pixies, and thank you. I'm not going to let them have it. There will now be small nuclear explosions going off across chat as Pixie Hayley realises that I'm not sending her fudge. No, of course I will. I will share it out amongst everybody. So thank you very much, Anne. That was absolutely lovely, and it was completely unexpected. I just wanted to say cheers. Fudge, yay. Right, what's next? What's under here? I've got loads of stuff under here.
Show them.
Huh?
Show them. They want to see your needle holder.
The needle holder. There we go. Hang on. That camera. A little loggy needle holder. The lighting's not actually great. I'm coming to realise, but I will do something about that hopefully for the second show. In fact, actually, I do have a little picture for... It was a shame not to go out the other week and do an autumnal photo shoot. And we do like to sort of give you guys inspiration. You know, you might like what we've done, or what we've done might inspire you to do something similar, or might send you off on a complete tangent in a different way. And I went out over to the Forest of Dean, and we took pretty much the entire set over with us and ended up doing this photo shoot in the woods in the Forest of Dean, which was absolutely lovely. And I thought I would put together a couple of pictures of some of the things that we had made. And if you hear rustling whilst I'm talking, it's because I'm trying to very sneakily whip round to the front of the set and turn the lanterns on, because I realised that they weren't on. There, it's like it never happened. Ta-da! And the lanterns are lit. As you know, we've got a lot of leafy templates, and I just want to talk very quickly about the lanterns. You can pick up lanterns in lots of different places. These have obviously got electric candles in, hence they need to go around and turn them on. But this sunflower that's made up here is made from the snowdrop petal. The snowdrop petal has a pointy end and a roundy end. And you put the roundy end to the middle, and you put the pointy end on the outside. She's like, what are you talking about? And the construction of that is pretty much exactly the same as the regular sunflower. Now, the tutorial for the regular sunflower is on our YouTube channel, and it's freely available, so you can watch the whole tutorial and just repeat the process for the sunflower, but replace the sunflower petal with the snowdrop petal. And you just have to find something that is a more suitable circle. So that's a really nice way of doing a sort of, I call them stunted sunflowers because they're not big, they're these sort of smaller ones. And there's a few around. This one over here is, I believe, in, is that mustard? Is that mustard over there? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, that one's a mustard colour. So you can do them in slightly more autumny colours. Yeah, that one is again the snowdrop petal. That's the smaller one, and it's not as many leaves, and it's not as big a circle. So you just make something a little bit smaller. So there's lots of ways that you can use your existing templates to create, you know, various additional pieces. All of the leaves in all of this are, we've got oak in there, and I think that there's maybe some sycamore in there as well. There might be the odd ivy. The broom above my head has a full-size sunflower. Then we've got some poppies. Then we've got some autumn toned leaves, and then we've got the daisy template, and the daisy template for this has been made with some of the new golds from the range. In the pictures as well, here's a couple of autumn inspired bags. We've got the new sycamore leaf, and then we've got oak leaves and acorns, and this is on these new hessian bags, and these just make such beautiful bags. And finally, something a little bit off topic, but more pixie than autumn, but we've got a pixie mushroom, pixie house don't know what you call it, but
Fairy house.
a fairy house. Oh, we don't have fairies. Fairies are nice and lovely. We have pixies that are mischievous and nick all my fudge.
Pixie plantain.
So a few little ideas. Like I said, one of the ideas behind these events is to throw ideas at you guys and just sort of say, you know, here's something that we've done, you know, take it and run with it, see if it inspires you to come up with other things. The Pussy Willow make, there will be a show and share post going up in the Facebook group, which should be going up by the end of the broadcast. So if you are making Pussy Willows, please do come and post a message in or on that thread. I don't necessarily get to see all of the posts that go up in the Facebook group, so having these dedicated posts where people can share makes from the events makes my life a bit easier. It's all about me. It's all about making my life easier. I can see everybody's making one place.
Teresa would like to know how
Yes.
you make the acorn shells, please.
The acorn shells, you pick them up off the floor. Why you put? Is he asked this? No.
No, Teresa.
Oh, trees. Yeah, the acorn shells. Hang on. Let me just grab random bits off the set. Hang on. She's like, no, don't touch the set. These are proper acorn caps. So the acorny bit has been replaced with felted acorns, but these are picked up. So, and they do just make really nice little sprigs. They're gorgeous colours. So yeah, nothing. I've got to put it back. There we go. Nothing to make on that. We just made them from actual caps. So we're going to go back to our make now. So hopefully you're looking at me like you want to say something. No, you don't want to say something. Okay. She had that look about her. We're going to go back to our Pussy Willow make and finish the whole thing off now. You'll have all of your parts. And just going to, you may need some wire cutters. It depends how long you want to make your sprig. Starting with your teeny tiny, let me put this out of the way. What we're going to do is, I find that this, your husk generally sort of faces the middle. So you're going to come down, or your middle stem rather. So you're going to come down a little bit from your end, hold it just underneath your Pussy Willow head. Just so you know, Sen, all of the new products won't be live on the website until after the second broadcast. I just caught chat out the corner of my eye. And you twist it off so you've got something that looks a little bit like that. Grab yourself a piece of florist tape. Oh, don't do that. This is what not to do. Grab yourself a piece of florist tape. Take 2. Pull and stretch so it'll stick to itself. And then from just under, hang on, let me get some better light on this. Light is not my friend today. Just wrap it around. Don't worry if you've got a little bit of a tab, we'll come back and snip that off. Just get that locked on itself. Then grab your next little Pussy Willow piece and place it. And you're going to want to sort of stagger it and sort of go around as you're going. But place your second one and wrap that. Now you can do this part one of two ways. You can either add all of your buds and then wrap your florist tape around after. I wrap it as I go. And as soon as I've caught that next one, I stop. You don't want to wind down too far. Then grab your next one. And I think I'm going to put that one there. You don't want to space them too evenly. Do have a little bit of variation between your distances as well. So I'm going to wrap over that one. I'm going to come down a bit further with this next one. So I think about there. And the way you can see that these, now the wires that I'm putting on for these are starting to come past the original end. And this is how you just keep going. So you just keep adding these wires and this will just keep extending until you're done. And my last one, I think I'm going to put, oh, hang on. Let me wrap my florist tape around there. So you can see it's starting to build up. And then my last one, I'm sort of going to put down there. Twist it off. And then decide how long you want your sprig to be. Nip your end off. Now once you start, as I mentioned before, you start getting further and further down, you're going to want this middle bit to be a bit thicker, and you can do that in a couple of different ways. You can, actually that's not, take that off a minute. You can add, it depends how big you're making your sprig. If you're making something that's, you know, huge, then further down you're going to want to start bulking up your branch with maybe a pipe cleaner or that kind of stuff. This part you could probably get away with starting to bulk it up by adding 2 layers of florist tape. If you want to go much further, then you can add on a pipe cleaner and cover that with florist tape. So just remember that the further you go, the thicker your branch is going to be getting. But there we have it. There's, oh, hang on. There's that tab of tape at the top. So I'm just going to come in and snip that off. There we go. One little pussy willow sprig. And these little fillers just can really make the difference in a display. You know, they can just add that little extra, that little finishing touch, which really sets it apart. How are we doing for time? Getting on. Let me tidy up. There we go. So that's our little pussy willow sprig. Don't forget to use the post in the Facebook group for the show and share, and there will be a show and share post for the making the second broadcast as well. Yes. Second pixie, yay! Second pixie draw. Right, hang on. What do I need for that? I need random number generator, don't I? AKA Google. Although I can't say Google too loudly because it sets her phone off. Right, Pixie Sue. And Pixie Sue's draw was all about your favourite autumn snack, wasn't it? Yeah? Yes. To be fair, we were reading it earlier, just going, oh, we want to try that. Oh, I want to try that. Oh, we need to make this. So, how many numbers in Pixie Sue's drawer?
150.
153. Yay. Right, okay, so Pixie Sue's draw was, let us know what your favourite autumn snack or munchie was. And did we have some that you picked out that you particularly liked?
Yep, number 2 from Karen, hot apple cider.
Oh, that does sound nice. Hot apple cider was recommended by Karen.
And beef stew and crusty bread.
Oh, yeah. Beef stew and crusty bread came in as a recommendation from Paula.
Pauline, homemade white chocolate fudge with a chai.
I'm really hungry now. Oh, Pauline suggested white chocolate fudge
and a chai latte.
and a chai latte. You had to pick one with fudge in it, didn't you? She's like, yeah, of course I did.
Claire Louise likes warm cinnamon buns and black forest hot chocolate.
Warm cinnamon buns and black forest hot chocolate from Claire Louise. Wow. I don't know about you lot, but I'm hungry now. I'll have one of all of it. Okay, so let's do the draw. So we've got number 1 to number 153. Oh, lucky number 19. So if you are number 19 on Pixie Sue's draw, prize giveaway draw, then please do email, that's mumsmakery@gmail.com. Please do email me with your name and your winning number and your address, and obviously say that you're Pixie Sue's prize giveaway winner. We will confirm who the winner is, or they will.
How about Hayley's pot and fluff chat?
Oh. I don't want to do that.
That is in fluff chat.
I don't want to do that. Okay, fine. If you've seen some of the earlier broadcasts, you will know that I am a little bit of a prankster, and sometimes karma catches up with me. And I basically make a muppet of myself. And this is what the problem was. So I went out looking for a pot for the pansies, for the pansy project, and I found this one. And I was like, oh, really nice. And I showed Pixie Hayley a picture of it. And she went, oh, shit, can you get me some? So I was like, yeah, mate, of course I can. Next time I'm down there, I'll pick some up for you. That's great. And so I did, like a dutiful friend that I am. I picked her up 2 of these lovely pots, and it was a combination of a typo, and we've all done it, putting the wrong thing in the wrong chat at the wrong time. And we have a thing called Fluff Chat, and just skipping to Fluff Chat for a minute. Fluff Chat is the Mums Makery Facebook chat group. So it's not the Facebook group. This is a messenger chat, which there is a post in the Facebook group if you want to join it. Just put your name under there and one of the pixies will add you to Fluff Chat. And the idea is that you just hop in and out of that chat as and when you fancy a chat. Don't try to keep up with it. I've tried. It's just, no, you just can't. You end up with loads of missed messages. So the idea is you just hop in as and when you just want to fluff chat with somebody else. Anywho, so having done the wonderful and been a wonderful friend, I am a wonderful friend. I just want to point this out. I went and got Hayley her pots, and I basically wanted to tell her that I had done so. And what I typed was, hi Hayley, I've got your pots. What actually came out was, hi Hayley, I've got your pot, and I typed it in Fluff Chat. So Fluff Chat then descended into a raucous and riotous mictake of Pixie, Hayley, and the fact that I had gone and bought her pot. And all that happened was I'd missed the S off of the end of pot. So Hayley, I am truly sorry, but funny things happen to me too. I'm so sorry that everybody thought I bought you pot. But this is the pot that caused it all. Right. Moving swiftly on from that embarrassment.
Sarah says you have to open your box before the second half.
Oh, apparently I've got to open... Okay. I was going to open it in the second half. Oh, okay, right. Sarah Somerton sent me this, and it had been hinted in Fluff Chat that I was getting my own event box, and this turned out I was going to open it in the second one, but apparently I'm going to have to do it in this one. So I am just going to see, I haven't even opened the sellotape on it. Okay. I have no idea what's in here, but apparently I've just been told that I've got to open it now. So this is the Mum's Makery event box. I don't know. Let's have a look at what's in here. So Sam's event box. So for those of you who don't know, I saw this. This was ace. This is Beaker, and Sarah made this using the thistle template. Let me get the... It's amazing how, you know, some people will look at something and see a lovely thistle, and somebody else will look at something and see Beaker. But there. So yeah, she made the Beaker from the thistle template. Bless. Right. Oh, it's a little pin. I can wear it. I will do this as rapidly as possible because I am aware that we are heading for time. Is there anything imperative that I haven't done yet? Yes, skipping whilst I'm unwrapping this really badly, skipping back to Fluff Chat, Annette Roberts-Boyle has come on board as a Fluff Chat helper, and she is, you will always find her in Fluff Chat. What's it? Oh my God, look! What's it? Oh my God. Oh my God. Dealy Boppers. Yay! Hayley, look, Dealy Boppers. This is bonkers, right? I'm assuming that I have to wear these now, which apparently is the hilarity for Pixie B, who is now on the floor. Right, nobody saw anything to eat, and this is apparently something to put in gin. Oh, look at that. Right, thank you, Sarah. That is awesome. And I'm going to pop that. I have... Oh, God. It's like the reindeer antlers all over again. There we go. I've got Dealy Bopper. There. I mean, there we go. Look at that. That's it. Thank you, Sarah. That's awesome. Wasn't expecting that. I'm going to put these just on close-up cam. One sec, so you guys can just have a quick look. You guys are nuts. So we've got some oak leaves and a little squirrel and a little acorn. Look at that. Thank you so much, Sarah. That is absolutely brilliant, and I will wear them in the second show as well. Okay. That was less traumatic than you never know what Sarah will do, you see. So there was always the chance that it was going to explode with glitter.
Lady Cottontail's got pressed fairies.
We're not doing that.
What's it make?
That's it. That was the main thing. Right. Oh, God, they clang. Hang on. So what, as many of you may know, we do every quarter we sponsor an artist to do a make, and you may have caught a glimpse of him in the intro, but Elaine has made, there's no point in me getting him off of there because he won't fit in front of the close-up cam. So I'm going to leave you with the picture for a second. The Scarecrow is October's sponsored make, and I know we're not quite in October yet, but he just really did fit with the theme for this event. So, and he's also been made using the colours from the new range that we are launching today. We're launching it today. Right. And another make from that we had for last, I don't know if you guys remember, the last event we had were the Lovebirds, was the sponsored make, and so for this one Elaine has made this beautiful pumpkin scarecrow, and he's got some amazing, the attention to detail is just exquisite. He's got little mice in his belly and coming out his hat. There's some birds on his shoulder, and you know there's little mice everywhere on him, and then obviously there's all the pumpkins and decoration at his feet. I do have more pictures of him, and a full page for the sponsor make will be going up at the beginning of October over on the website, but he is just amazing. He's like right there, but he won't fit in front of the close-up cam, so the dealy boppers are banging about. Hayley did not know what dealy boppers were. Shocking. I'm just calling her out on live telly. She didn't know what dealy boppers were. Right, do we have anything else?
Someone would like to get a close-up of the hoops.
These hoops?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can do that because they're not fixed. These are 3 hoops, and these will become more apparent in the second half, but this is the mushroom template. We've got some oak leaves, and they were done as a set. I will get some pictures and stuff done of these, but as you can see, it's just a trio of these hoops, and the oak leaves are on this side on this one, on this side on this one, and underneath on that one, and together they do make, let me just see if I can adjust the camera ever so slightly. There. And there you go. So that's the 3 hoops that we've got hanging up on the wall behind me. After what happened at the Christmas event, I'm somewhat loathed to take random close-up footage of things around the set because the Christmas tree descended into utter anarchy. But we'll just leave that to, you know, ebb into the past. Right. It's 1 o'clock. Is there anything else that we need to do?
Pixie Sue's winner, number 19, is Anne Dibble.
Is it? Oh my God. Pixie Sue's giveaway winner is Anne Dibble. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's some kind of karma or something. Must have been, right. That's brilliant. Okay, so I think, I'm pretty sure, let me just check under here. Oh, I've got a sycamore leaf set that I can show you. I have so much stuff under here, but I'll just give you a little quick close-up. And remember, all of the new stuff will be coming out after the second broadcast. So congratulations to both of our Pixie giveaway prize draws for the first broadcast. There will be 2 more in the second broadcast. And don't forget that the Boss bonus giveaway will be, the post for that will be going live in group along with the show and share. So follow the instructions in the post, 1 entry per person please, and I'll be doing the draw for that at 6 p.m. tonight. So it'll be after the shows, but the winners will be notified in group. I think that is just about it. They're what?
What was used to make the sycamore wing
Helicopter
thing?
seed.
Helicopter.
What on the bag?
Yeah.
Yes.
Um,
The mistletoe template?
no, I think it was free-handed. Let me just pop a close up there. The little, let's try to get a focus. Hold on. The little sycamores on here were freehand. I think the mistletoe template would probably work for that quite well. You'll just need to sort of thin it out a little bit and obviously do a ball build up for your little heli chopper seed. But I think that would work quite well. Right, so I think that for the first show, that will be it from me. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I'm sure as soon as I get off air, I'll remember the 10 things that I've completely forgot so far. Congratulations to all of the Pixie giveaway winners, Leslie and Anne. And the other 2 Pixie giveaway draws will be done in the second half, where we will also be doing the raffle if you've got an event box as well. So thank you very much, guys, and we will see you in part 2.